Sup, dog. Bro, Willix. I'ma look for some good mods because there was one mod I'm searching for, but I forgot the name. Let's see the fucking name. If it is even fucking Doom. I need to play this one time. Was it Insanity's Requiem? I think it was actually this mod. We could also try Super Doom. It's like Super Hotbot and Doom. That's also cool. Let's see the review for this. If it's good.
Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to yet another edition of Doom Mod Madness. This time round, we're checking out Insanity's Requiem. This is a mod that puts you in the shoes of a character that sounds suspiciously like Reaper from Overwatch, and also gives you access to a bevy of devastation.
But it wasn't it. But this one is cool.
Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to yet another edition of Doom Mod Madness. This time round, we're checking out the surprisingly difficult Super Doom. So what exactly is Super Doom? Well, it's a mod that seeks to recreate the style and gameplay of Superhot within Doom. And if you've never played Superhot before, it's a game where the central gimmick revolves around time only moving when you move. You have to exploit this ability to arm yourself and then ultimately defeat any enemies in that particular level.
That's a cool idea, but I know it will be way too hard for me because I fucking suck at Superhot. Alright, then let's play some Doom. I think I'm gonna continue this map we played yesterday. But I have to read it. I forgot what I have to use for it. Let's see, it was, yeah, right, okay. I didn't forget it. But I actually used another mod, I think. Yes, this one. That was it. Sup. Oh no, he loaded the wrong map. That's shit. Let's try again. This one was it, right? I hope I have my file. No, I haven't. That's shit. Then try a new game. What a fucking map trailer. Already seen that too often. Oh, we already got the rifle, that's good. Any ammunition left? No. Open that fucking door! Thanks. I might have to turn this way a bit down. Which one was it? I had to activate one terminal. But I forgot which one. Ah, right here. So, camera options. Strafe tilting. Movement tilting, I don't know. Maybe disable it. Yeah, the door should be open now. Fuck. Ammunition, thanks.
Facility. Warp, demon resistance.
Actually, on this difficulty it isn't even hard. It's just plain stupid to play on this one. But I just want to explore the map. Let's exit on. Should turn down the volume a bit. Like 15? Yeah, it should be enough. That's blue. I don't have blue yet. Oh, the range actually isn't that high. Never knew that. Oh, not this guys. Fuck you. Oh, the heavy machine gun. Finally. I think the sprite for this gun is actually ripped from the original Doom remake, but I can't remember. But I think they ripped the sprite, yeah, for this gun. So it isn't actually self-made. So I still haven't got the red card, which is quite bullshit. Ah, the lockdown is still active. That's shit. But where's the switch? Where is the fucking switch for it? This is red only. I don't have red neither. So only way is up there. But I already was here, so... map is so huge. What the fuck? Tron. Right, here's the red one. So I can finally go through this door. Then I go around. And I can I actually? Yes, I can use this door. Nice. Thought it was locked down as well, but as it seems, no. Ah, right, finally. The fucking control panel. Yeah, demonic presence up my ass, fuck you. Yes, the automatic shotgun finally saves me a lot of trouble later on. This map is so well designed, holy shit. This actually only was a loot room, I think. It had no purpose at all. Open the fucking door. Thanks. Just went into my fucking shot, that idiot. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh fuck. Oof. Yeah, no autosave. But I can fix it, I think. At least. Nah, it won't work. Fuck. I want to. Yeah, the second time you just won't skip it. That is dumb. Yo, Cloudy, what up? How are you? Yeah, I died. F for me, I guess. but I want to show you something I was messing around with, and that is the latest build of Project Brutality. I actually did something for this mod, and there are new sprites, animations, add-ons and shit. Also, I finally managed to get the deagle into it, but it's only a concept weapon as of now. Don't know if it will be added or not. Tier progression is better, so I get everything like as I level up, and no overpowered monsters at the beginning, like on Death Witch. Actually, the guns have recoil now. Before that, the version before, they hadn't recoil. But now actually, you know what, fuck you. You have to pull them down to get good aim. The track is hella gay. Ah, much better. Let's get some slug shields. Open that bitch. Yeet. Yeet. Give me a fucking gun, thanks. Oh, my fucking game overlay glitched out again. Ich? Junge, danke, aber eine Frage. Von wo? Von wo, Digga, von wo? Aber danke, Mann. Ich schick dir nachher auch was, wenn du was brauchst. Fick dich auch. Fuck you, you too. Headshot nibber. Oh, you have balls? No, you don't. Yeet. Oh, I hear a chainsaw. Yeet! So there's one more secret left, which I need. Yeet. Trigger this shit. Go down, bangs. Actually, silence that. Or the next level will be a pain in the ass. Those fucking lab motherfuckers. Fucking lab workers. Yeet. Oh, I have my machete. Forgot about that. Dumb bitch. Oh, I enjoy the synthwave music. I'll make some synthwave later on. I actually worked on the house project from yesterday a bit, just adding some other vocal snippets and shit like that. Yeet! Can I glitch through that actually? On this version not again. Which is good also, it breaks the levels, but sometimes if I want to finish a level, I'ma just break the fucking game. Because later on the maps are really long, we talk about like 30-minute shit per map. And then I'ma just finish it in like 5 minutes. Boom.
Fuck yourself!
Headshot. On this difficulty it's way too easy. Okay, it's tier 1 right now, so it's pretty easy. I'ma wait till we get tier 2. Oh, the freehand kick animation is really well done, it's also new. Oh shit, double silence. Before that you couldn't use a double silence pistol. You just had 2 Berettas. Good shit. The headshots are just so good with it. This is a bit tricky. I'ma trigger this. Oof. He dead. He took an L. He as well took an L. I have... Oh, I actually have 5 nades. Fuck you, ugly bastard. This map, I swear on God. Sup? What up, Aaron? Aaron? He threw a fucking grenade at me, that motherfucker. He as well. Stop it. Get some help. I'm Doctor. Cut open your asshole. Boom. 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 One. 2. And 3. Oh, actually 4 feet. I love grenades. Only one survived, what the fuck? Boom. Not today. I don't have a grenade, that's pretty bad. Oh fuck! I don't want to die again, because I'm too lazy to save. Give me that medicine! Why can't he jump? Oh, because of, yeah. Little glitch. Eat pants. Oh my fucking mouse, I swear my cable is way too short. I'm gonna have to fix it somehow. Oh no, don't open this right now. Oh, I'm so dumb, I forgot to open this actually. Motherfucker. What the f— I stand right next to it. Fucking slug shells. That wall climbing motherfucker. Wrong door. Right one. Yeet. Oh, need a rocket launcher. This one, right. Come on, I want a glitch. No, doesn't work. I took an F. John Wick be like. Did he blew himself up? Wow. Let's get the secret. hate them so much you almost can't kill them. Fucking bullet sponge.
Basically, this has over 1200 MIDI files.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Let's get the introduction out of the way. My name's Garden Sound, and this is Lila the Bird right here chilling on the stand. And if you would like my face on a shirt, link in the description down below, bam! As with all my How To Makes, this is going to be available to anybody who supports me on Patreon for $2 or more. That is a fucking steal. So if you'd like to go over to my Patreon page, links in the description down below. You can go ahead and grab this project file, as well as any of the project files in my How To Make series, including stems for $2 a month. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All sorts of great things available on my Patreon page, such as mastering, mixing, lessons. If you want to take a lesson from your boy, I give those over on the Patreon page. Just go check it out, guys. I've done a lot of work on that page. I've gotten it to look great. It looks pro. Oh, go check it out. And just as a quick reminder, right now we're halfway to our goal of $500 a month. If we hit $500 a month, I'll be doing 2 videos per week. We hit $1,000 a month, I'll be doing three videos a week. And if we go back up to the $2,000 mark, I'll be doing 5 videos a week, 5 days, every weekday, just like Garden Sound 365, except I'm going to be getting paid, and I'm also going to be taking the weekends off, like anybody who has a normal job. So I've had a lot of people request for me to do Carpenter Brute, and the only song I can actually stand by this guy is Turbo Killer. The reason I don't like his music in particular is because there's just no dynamic range. So just case in point, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about if I just drop this into here. Oh my god, that waveform. It is a fucking sausage, and we're going to talk about why that is, and I'm going to be showing you how to compress things down to flat noise just like this. Oh, just by the way, guys, I've had a shit ton of coffee. That's why I'm all hype up right now. I also haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm a little nervous. So anyways, here's how this works. My How To Make series is pretty fun. What it is I try to make this, and I do these in one day. So I try my best to get a song from the way it currently is, which is, you know, somebody else's song, and I try to remake it sound for sound using techniques that I've learned over the years. And I show you how that's done. So I'm literally going to show you how to make it. This ain't your mama's tutorial. Nah. All right, so we've got Carpenter Brute loaded in here. The way this works is I have a key mapped on my keyboard where I can go back and forth like this. You can see the solo button lighten up. Isn't that grand? So what I'm going to do is get this playhead working right now, because we're not starting at the beginning of the song, and Ableton's got to have that information or else it's going to flake out on me. All right, so we're going to go right here. This is going to be loud, by the way, going back and forth between Ableton and this. There's also a good chance I could be copyright slammerude for doing this kind of thing. So if you're watching this and there's an ad running on it on this video, chances are I'm not getting that revenue, because doing these kind of like how to make tutorials requires me to play the song. Again, that's just one more reason why Patreon is so fucking important for this channel. All right, let's see if we can get a tempo on this bitch. I'm gonna turn this song down quite a bit too, because goddamn. Okay, looks like it's at a really odd tempo, which doesn't surprise me. It's 147. It's so bright. The mix is so fucking bright. I am so excited to be doing How To Makes again, you guys. You have no idea. It's taken me a while to work up my courage to do this again. So I think what we're going to start with is this main drop section here, and we'll work backwards, because this is sort of more or less the same thing, this beginning section. Oh, come on, you play the song, it'll help. That's sort of like the same sort of material sonically that's going on here. God, and you know what I gotta say before we get going any further, is the drums in this song and the drums in Carpenter Brute's music, they kind of do kick ass. I can't fault the man for some good ass drums. So we're going to go ahead and get those started. And they're going to be this kind of splatter technique that I've used before on like the Deadmau5 video. But what we really need is like this trench sort of like industrial kind of vibe. I'm going to just go ahead and grab some of these from Mr. Bill's sample packs. For those of y'all who don't know, Mr. Bill gives sample packs away on his website for people who subscribe to his Ableton Ear options. You guys need to go check that out. It's live.mrbillstunes.com. Ooh, that's nice. This one's going to be kick. And I'm going to put these buses inside of another bus and call this drums. Cool. So let's go ahead and get some levels set and mix these two things together. I'm going to be doing some quick cuts just to make sure this video doesn't get too long and boring. So here we go. Before we get going with that, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a safety limiter on this master channel just because Carpenter Brute's music gets a bit noisy and loud quickly, and I just don't want to hurt my eardrums. So we're going to go boom, psh, dum, boom, dum. So it's gonna be like this. There we go. All right, so let's get this looped up. Get it looped up, boy. And I'm gonna mix these snares in. Let's also figure out what key we're in because that's gonna come into play with the drums. That's right, right? It's F. Interesting. F. It's an odd key for electronic music. All right, perfect. So they're all relatively in tune with each other in that F minor sort of vibe. The next thing I want to do is get these snares and just kind of glue them together with a little bit of glue compression. You can use Live's glue compressor for this. It's a great glue compressor. That's why it's called that. So What I want to do with this is just make sure I'm barely hitting the needle. A little bit further. A bit less. Okay, so it's going to be like negative 30.5 for our threshold. We want a bit more attack. Release automatic ratio down to 2. We'll turn the soft clipper on and we'll turn the makeup up until it sounds loud enough. Is bust the entire thing with drum bus. I'm going to turn my drive on hard, and I'll probably just put it on like 7.5 because this drive feature really does kind of slam things. Then what I'm going to do is turn the dampener all the way up to 20 kilohertz, so I'm not actually getting any of that, getting any of those frequencies out, because I do want to manipulate all the frequencies here. Turn my frequency for the I don't know what you call that. I just know that it kind of makes the drums sound way much more louder, right? The carnage treatment. I wish I knew what that does. Somebody leave me a comment below and let me know what this does. I just know that I'm supposed to make this be the key of whatever the fuck I'm working on. All right, comp on, and we're gonna go ahead and turn this up until we can hear enough transients in these. Turn the dry wet down to like. Definitely a crash cymbal, so we need to get a good crash. Again, VEC is good for this. It's kind of that mid-2000s sound. Alright, so we're going to get these toms in here. And once we've got the toms, I'm going to work on like the fills at the very beginning of the piece and at the very end. So basically from here, guitar parts that I wanted. The other one has this acoustic shimmer plugin. It's also a preset from Guitar Rig. So we're running through outboard compression into Guitar Rig. That's all we're doing here with the guitars. Pretty standard stuff. Again, Pro MB is right here. I'm doing a little bit of expansion and a little bit of compression. This is just a multi-band. It's just a fancy looking multi-band. Real easy to use though. I picked it up recently and I love it. The expander on it's amazing. So I've also got this fake choir, which I've made out of Oh, we already talked about that. The vocoders were a little bit more complicated. I decided that the sound he's getting is a blend of two different styles of vocoding. One is using a saw wave from Massive as an external modulator on the vocoder here. But other than that, the presets that I used were just EQ8 with some wonky curves and 6 seconds here with 10% on the dry wet knob, just to make sure that I get a teeny bit of reverb but not too much. And then again, saw wave and organ. And the organ I used was the one from FM8. What else did I do? From there, it was just like a matter of... How's it going? My name's Gardner. I do a lot of shit like this. If you appreciate it, hit subscribe. More to come. Special thank you to all of my patrons. Everybody at the $10.
Hi guys, so today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the sort of more aggressive style of synthwave, and I'm going to be focusing on a track, taking inspiration from a track, Turbo Killer by Carpenter Brute. So I'll quickly play through the track and then I'll show you what elements and stuff I've put into the track and how I've mixed it as well.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another FL Studio tutorial. My name is Nigel, otherwise known as Britney Spears, and today I have a very special tutorial for you because I'm sick, and this tutorial has also been highly requested, so if you
Yo, I'm Scuffy and this is Synthwave Part 2. I'm gonna put a timestamp so you can skip the part where I talk and jump right into the tutorial and copy the whole thing. So first of all, I pinned 3 main focuses to take in consideration when making a Carpenter Brute type song. First of all, you gotta take the listener places. He changes the style and the pace a lot in the song. That's why there's a huge difference between this part, which is like a little build up for this little breakdown, and then you jump to what I think is like the hook, the chorus, because another point of Carpenter Brute, his songs are very catchy, you know, they stick in your head, which is strange. Well, not that much, but you know, when you do such experimental music like synthwave, it's hard. When you're into a genre so experimental, it's hard to make your songs catchy, I feel like. So Carpenter Brute definitely did a great job at making a song catchy, and this is what we try to aim for when making these types of songs. This is not really a focus more than something you have to do, is sidechain. You have to route all of the melodic pads, leads, and all that to a sidechain bus, and make it. That's why it sounds bouncy. That's why you want to bop your head to it. Just gonna preview what it sounds like. You know, if you look at the levels, it bounces because all of these pads and these.
I was muted. Why? What the fuck?
All of these pads and lead. There's no lead going on for now, but when it kicks in, you can see that it's also routed to this, which has a growth speed. On the sidechain preset, I just messed with this a little bit just so I can adjust my timing of the sidechaining, and you can see the levels going on. This is another sidechain for this part because it's not 4-on-4, you know. So what I do for the sidechaining when it kicks into this part is that I take the actual sidechain track and route it there, but in this part, as you can see, the growth speed is actually with an automation turned off, and all of the routed tracks go onto this sidechain instead, which is not time based. It's you know, based on the kick. So when the kick kicks in, all of the other channels duck. So this is my setting. The kick is sidechain there. Everything is routed there. This has the fruity limiter with these settings and this and this, and this is what makes the sidechaining for this irregular part. And I'm gonna fucking turn it off because I'm getting sick of hearing it. And alright, so yeah, you got this sidechain like everything, and match it with the kick and the snare, and this is why it sounds so bouncy. So whoops. These are pretty much the three main focus you gotta have, that gotta stick in your head when you're making a Carpenter Brute type song. Take the listener places, sidechain, and make it catchy. And yeah, so let's go over a couple things I did for the ARP. You know, it's an arpeggiator, but I actually MIDI mapped it myself. And I can actually show you how I made it exactly, because it's a really fancy sound that I think y'all gonna like. So what I did is I actually took gonna wait for it to load. Omnisphere, an Omnisphere preset called Age of Computations, which oddly sound like the arpeggiator from the opening from Stranger Things. And what I did is there is this ARP for arpeggiator that is turned on usually, but I turned it off and used only the A.
Hey there, welcome to part 3 of my synthwave tutorial. In the last video we've set up the template which we are using today, and now we are ready to create the first part of the music. So in this video we will create the main arpeggiated synth line and the bass line. For me, synthwave is all about synthesizers, and well, at least in my case, is less drum focused. It's not like EDM or dance, so I normally don't start a track with a drum part, and I usually begin a track with a bass or a melody part and start working from there. So for this track I also started with the bass line, and for that I used the Korg Poly 6 plugin, which is a pretty good emulation of the old school Korg Poly 6 hardware synth. And as you can hear, I used the very first preset of.
So then I'm gonna try some old sounding presets, because FL Studio got cool synth actually. So let's see, we got GMS, which is cool. Alone this, I could use it to layer it with something already. This actually already sounds pretty fucking cool. But the problem is the drums doesn't fit for this, because this sounds so fucking angry and those drums are like I actually made this I don't know if you saw it, I actually made this preset really quick myself. Just like add some fucking sidechain, phaser, and high pass, because it's like fucking synthwave. But I need fucking better drums. Those sound like shit. Well, actually they sound good, but they're too weak. I'ma just layer some snares, 300 IQ. I'm just dumb. Okay. I want like a sub kick, like almost no highs, but I don't know what I want. I'm dumb. 300,000 EQ. You said it, Willix. This could actually be good, but no, the snare's gay as fuck. I'm gonna add some thumpiness that way. EQ. Yes, I'm going to EQ the drums, but I was thinking of adding almost to every channel. But then I guess I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, I'm gonna just make it how they said, like make a basic synth group, then the kick comes in, snare, so this is number 2. You're free, you're also free, you're also free. Oh, actually I can use a soft clipper this time. So for this I'm just going to and then with the EQ I'm gonna just boost the mids. Nah. Boost the highs like that. Add in reverb. Because why not? Local almost everything. And then another EQ. Fuck off. So this is because of the fucking like reverb. Actually, I'm gonna just use a love filter for this one. Nah, they actually sound better like this. But it should be way more trippy. I'm gonna yeah, delete this one and go with a Sawyer. Can't speak. So let's go with the bridges. If this isn't synthwave, I don't know. Key's gonna be F. Ah, we're getting something. I don't actually know. Just make it like not clip, I guess. Then yeah, right, growth speed. No, fuck Godspeed. Godspeed wave, lol. You could hop on this if you want to. Then later on I'm gonna send a project if I'm bored. But only if you want. I'm gonna layer this one with another one, and that's gonna be the typical brass, like in every synthwave track. Oh yeah, the analog bass. I'm gonna need this too. Drums are still too loud. It's the fucking kick. Better. Way better. Yo, Willix, you bug. Look the background. Oh, yeah, okay. Send it, you gaylord. And I swear if it's a meme, I will kill you. I need a brass. Oh shit. Getting real synthwave. It actually sounds really cool. Which key is it? Yeah, I can use it. Or let's use it together. I wanted to make synthwave with you nonetheless. So we could use this as a base to start off. Ah, that's much better. General. Saw is now my favorite plugin, holy shit. Sand kits. I'm gonna make something with it. Send this here. Which kit do you mean? The... Oh, right. Actually, I'm gonna look if I find it on Reddit again. Yes, here it is. Yes, I'm a fucking genius. I love those real life drums. Nice. Okay, right. Then I'm gonna work on this, and then you send it to me, and then we decide which one is better. Kind of like a little challenge going on here. So, like percussive. I could use this, yes. Mixed the kick and snare a bit better and added another kick. Like, no, it's a more subtle kick, but you really hear it because of the side chaining.
play this song, Resonance by Home, chances are you're feeling one of two things. One, an introductory experience with the song because you've never heard it, or two, a longing for a deep, purple 80s utopia surrounded by neon beaches and cool synth grooves. But why? The second feeling seems to be the majority opinion when it comes to this song. Not only because 9 out of 10 comments on it seem to deal with its nostalgia, but because, on YouTube at least, it's always accompanied by visuals that evoke that similar nostalgic feeling. But the nostalgia that many people feel when it comes to this song is no mistake, because the very composition of it was actually built to evoke these emotions. The music theory behind this song is pretty simple, because there's actually only 3 simple chords that make up the entirety of the song: an A flat, an E flat, and a B flat. Chords are pretty much what makes up the bass line of the song, that juicy synth you hear in the beginning and later on as more pieces are layered on top. However, this bass line is only really made up of the A flat and the E flat, the B flat only making an appearance twice in the song. Musically, this makes for a simple yet effective technique of making a song that's generally happier, as the A flat and the E flat are both major within the song, the A flat being the 1 chord, as the song is written in A flat major, and the E flat being the 5 chord, as it's 5 intervals away from the A flat. B flat is minor within the key, so those sprinklings of B flat create musical tension that ultimately resolves back to the 1 chord each time it's played, the A flat. But if I just play these chords back and forth with the occasional B flat, the song sounds distinctly boring. But not only that, it doesn't sound like home at all. It's too happy, too upbeat. Here's where the genius of the song comes into play. While the progression is simple, A flats and E flats often being played multiple times over, these basic A flat and E flat, and even B flat chords are not what is used throughout the song. What Home did when he composed it was add different notes to these chords, usually G's, F's, and C's, to create what are referred to as...
I could try that, like making something in A, but because I'm too lazy, I'ma go with some MIDI and modify it then. So we want A sharp or A major. This actually sounds dope. So what are the root notes? I'm gonna go with A, C, G, F, I'd just copy it into this one. Delete all that crap. Or don't, because I'm fucking retarded. Actually not like this. Then make the chiptune up, but actually the up can just oops. And it's gonna be also a saw preset because saw is fucking dope. Holy shit. Like this, those are the root notes, then give me also sounds dope, but I think it's too harsh. It should be something. This is also cool.